TransWorld. Welcome to FMF Racing. I'm going to take you for a little quick tour of my dad's 90,000 square foot garage, aka the Powerplant. The manufacturing facility is about 90,000 square feet. We range from anywhere from 150 to 180 employees, depending on the time of year. And, we build everything right here in-house, as you've seen. So it's important for us to keep everything under our roof where we have control of it. And I think that's what you see in our product, and it's quality, and it's built right here in the USA, which most people can't say. So that's kind of neat. It's been a work in progress. It was something, my dad's dream was to be able to say he actually makes everything, and it's taken years to get to that point, just like anything. But for the last 10 or so years, we've been able to produce everything in-house, from making our own tooling that actually makes the product. So we're making the parts that are making the parts. We roll our own titanium tubing, and like I said, it shows in the finished product. And when we roll our own titanium tubing, we're actually having our spec produced for what we want for off-road riding. Some people buy titanium just because it's titanium, different variances and tolerances, but the thing at the end of the day is we know it works for what we need it to do for heat cycles. So we actually have the titanium formed and poured for our spec, and then we go ahead and roll it. So that way it's always consistent. We're not wondering if something went wrong, if it's because of the vendor or someone else. It's like, we know exactly what this product's going to do. Most places, if you were to say, hey, I need you to build CR250F stuff for us, they can't really turn on their machines if it's less than a certain amount. It just doesn't make sense for them. With us doing everything here, we can build whatever we need. So we basically build to the flow of our inventory through our warehouse. So we can build small runs, we can build very large runs. It just makes our life a lot easier. Two-strokes are a huge part of our business. It's it is, at the end of the day, it's where FMF was founded on, in Big D's garage, tinkering around with two-stroke and going out there and racing them. So it's a huge deal for us, and it's great to see the resurgence of two-strokes kind of coming back. I mean, you look at enduros and extreme enduros all over the world, and everyone's just riding two-strokes because they do work really well for certain types of riding, and they're fun. They put a smile on people's faces. People love to hear that sound, smell that fuel. So for us, it's something that we don't ever want to shy away from. We're advertising it, we're pushing it, we're marketing it. If there's a two-stroke race, we're going to be at it. So yeah, it's exciting. It is hard to get bikes down here consistently, so we have to work our different angles between our race teams and our relationships between the manufacturers, or even with guys like TransWorld Magazine, to ask them to borrow a bike for a day here and there. So as you guys know, there's a lot of different motorcycles that are out there, so trying to have good product for all the different brands and keep it consistent, it takes a lot of work. And we have a couple different OEMs that we work with, and at the end of the day, they want to be able to offer quality product in their catalogs. So when people buy a bike from Yamaha, or KTM, they can open up that hard parts catalog, and they want to make sure that they have the brands that match with a brand like KTM or a brand like Yamaha. So it's important to have those relationships, and from race team to the end consumer that can buy the product when he buys a motorcycle. I think it's key. Literally, the stuff that we race with is stuff that we put right back into production, and then the end consumer can buy. If you want to know more, follow us on social media at FMF73 and www.fmfracing.com.